consider reconvening into open session and take action as determined appropriate regarding economic incentives for a company that seeks to locate in the city, RADC, and B.
Yes.
Due diligence and further review of our ordinances and towns around us. I noticed that in our ordinance, we didn't have vicious animal verbiage, we have dangerous animals. That's a whole different class of animal. So in order for us to put a little more legality behind us, I propose that we make a change, that we consider making a change to the animal ordinance. And I think everybody got a copy of this. And again, this is something that we will work on together. This is what ESA has for vicious animals. It gives law enforcement a little more control of the situation when there's a vicious animal involved. So I'll present this to you guys tonight as a group for your consideration so that we can consider amending our animal control ordinance. I'll make that second. Second.
Any discussion? I think if we took our ordinance that we have and redacted it or maybe additions to this, that would be much easier to have the clean draft of the
Yes.
ordinance.
This was just for verbiage alone, so I brought this to you.
Right. So all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Agenda item 18, making changes to ordinance, discuss, consider making changes to ordinance number 2022-07-11-K, prohibiting certain nuisance conditions on private property within the city.
This was, I don't think I worded this one correctly, because of the nuisance property situation that we have, that also falls into substandard structures and things like that. The change that I'll put us further in our quest to find monies to help them in the town. So this is just for verbiage purposes, not making a real change to the ordinance other than the wording of it so that we can move forward.
Do we have to do a first and second reading when we change any of the verbiage? So this will make the change and then we'll have a first reading. Yes. All right, I'll second.
First and second. Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Agenda item 19, discuss consider wanting needs list from the police department. Commissioner.
I put this in, Savannah and I talked a little about it today. Just trying to figure out where our police department is struggling, if there's anything that we can do as the city and council to help with their situation. I know we desperately need an employee, but he's in the police academy right now, he's ready to graduate. We've heard some things, so I just want to get their perspective on what they really need, what we can do for them.
Can we put this on the next meeting's report tomorrow?
Yes.
Commissioner Archer and I did talk today. The wants needs list has been submitted by all departments, and like I told Commissioner Archer that will be discussed in the budget workshop. And that meeting's coming up. We'll schedule it at the next meeting. And that list for that will be typically addressed unless otherwise needed to do something.
Okay. So no action. A motion, no action, on 19.
Have a motion, and a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Did Jerry make that second?
Did you motion, right?
I did, yes. No, motion, no action.
So you second it. So I can't say, right?
No, he made the motion, Joe second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Agenda item 20, discuss consider vacant public works director position. Commissioner Pell.
Yeah, we need to wait for the air to die on this so people online can hear it. How long does it normally take? It takes a second.
Understand.
Yeah, the people online are complaining about the light, but this one's working in the air. Sorry.
It says 9, right? There it is.
Okay, this will make sense now. The Public Works position has been open for how long now? For applications,
Since April.
since April, and it's been listed online in all the required places, correct?
Yes, where we typically post all of our hiring positions, yes.
And how many people have applied?
One,
And who is it?
Andrew Lopez.
So Andrew Lopez has been the only applicant to apply, which we understand, Savannah, you're engaged to Andrew or me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I went to high school with Andrew. I've spoken to people at the school board that have worked with Andrew. He's been a good employer in the past. I'm not gonna make a motion to hire him, but I would like to make a motion to remove Savannah from the hiring process to avoid any conflict of interest or accusations of nepotism. And I would like, maybe the mayor and myself, or the mayor and whoever the council decides, interview Andrew prior to the next meeting, and then we can have Andrew interviewed by the entire council at the next meeting to be our public works director. He has all the licenses required, and the city is already paying for his licenses through his current employer, correct?
Yes, for
To be in Ranger for the required amount of hours per week?
yes, for the state.
Yeah, so state requirements requires a licensed person to be here, and we're already paying Andrew for that, but we're paying it through a company, and I want to either Charlie or Joe or Wendy meet with the mayor, interview Andrew or myself. I'll volunteer to do that prior to the next meeting, and then we interview him as a commission in executive session without Savannah. Is that how it works?
I would assume as long as we had,
You have to have a, are you talking about just an individual, or are you talking about as a council?
We need to interview him as a council.
really
For sure.
cannot, from my understanding, cannot have an executive session unless the whole council is present.
Yeah, no, I want to have an interview, say, you and me interviewing him without Savannah can be, or even with Savannah.
You can't do that individually, you have to do it in executive session with the whole council.
What we're trying to get around here is you're the hiring person for the city as a manager.
We could excuse Savannah from, she is not part of the council.
So we cannot
She is a city
meet
manager.
with Andrew prior to an executive session.
No. That is my understanding.
So what we need to find out is if we are going to interview him in the next executive session, if you need to be in the room or out of the room.
I would be out of the room.
Yeah, if there's a conflict of interest,
So the manager does not have to be in the executive session by law.
And I'm invited in by the mayor.
Okay. Well, since he's the only applicant, he's licensed, he lives here, we know Andrew, he's been here before, I would like to interview him. Full public disclosure of the relationship with Savannah. And we interview him at the,
Have we asked the city attorney? I mean, because you ultimately would be a supervisor. And I know our charter was clear on the nepotism.
well, the judge is the HR manager, right?
Yes, sir.
So there is that we can consider with the legal.
She's city manager.
she's still above even the human resources director.
So Andrew would be taking orders from you.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
that was the whole reason he left.
No, it
Well-
was not,
Okay.
yeah.
But that would still entertain the nepotism law.
Yes.
Yeah, Gerald was manager when he left.
Okay.
So we've got 2 weeks before the next meeting to consult with legal on what we need to do. And I would say we interview him in the next meeting in executive session, given the blessing from legal. My motion is to interview Andrew Lopez for the public works position, pending legal approval in the next in the next meeting.
Okay, I have a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
I have a second, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Item agenda 24.
I want this one. I motion with no amendments to adjourn.
I'll say.
I have a first and I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Who's to the same page?